An extended period of high rain chances, thunderstorm chances, and the possibility of severe weather. The severe weather threat begins going up in the Plains states overnight tonight, this evening, and then starts to increase tomorrow as it shifts east throughout the south central and southeastern portions of the United States. Still well to the west of the Tennessee Valley through tomorrow morning, from tomorrow morning into Monday morning, but that risk starts to go up a little bit closer to home in North Alabama and southern middle Tennessee, starting tomorrow evening and early Monday morning. So this is Monday's risk outlined by the Storm Prediction Center. They call it a moderate risk. I think a significant risk is kind of a better way to say it. But 7 a.m. Monday to 7 a.m. Tuesday. So this is the day 3 outlook. That's pretty rare that you see a moderate risk outlined on the day 3 outlook.
Let's go ahead and show you a shot now. Our storm chaser Mike Wilhelm went out to Arkansas in Mayflower, and you can see there on the left of your screen he got a picture of that tornado that was confirmed yesterday with all the damage out there. And this is what the radar image looked like yesterday. You can see that well-defined hook there, and there's even a little bit of a debris ball, looks like, is being picked up there with the radar over Arkansas yesterday. Currently the rain continues to come down. Again, these are not severe but all the heavy weather going on right now. Several tornado watches up for Arkansas, western Tennessee, central and northern Mississippi. That extends down to the south to include much of Louisiana, and this is the one we'll watch for later on this evening into the overnight. Here's what we expect by 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Those heavy thunderstorms, and these will be severe, moving into the shoals by 8, 9, 10 o'clock, heading through Madison County, Lincoln County, through Morgan County. East of there, around midnight or so, we're talking Geraldine, DeKalb County, Arab, through Marshall County, and up through Skyline and High Top and Jackson County. That's when the heaviest weather should be in your neighborhood. There's another impulse that heads in here on Tuesday, and that could bring us another round of strong to locally severe thunderstorms. That risk mainly strong damaging winds coming in tomorrow, and then things finally calm down as we head toward that Wednesday time frame. So again, here's the timeline once again. Late afternoon in the Shoals, Colbert, Lauderdale, Franklin counties. Late evening into the overnight in Madison County. That includes Huntsville down to Decatur, Athens. East of there after midnight, if you're in Albertville, Boaz, over toward Fort Payne and up towards Scottsboro. After midnight or so, that's when the best chance of severe weather heads your way. All thanks to this cutoff low. It's just not moving anywhere, and that's why we're going to get these training thunderstorms just going to keep moving over and over again, and that's why our flooding threat will be relatively high as well. The ride home for the kids, a lot of kids getting out early, so I put that ride home time at 1 o'clock. Scattered thunderstorms at 78, and most of the area under a flash flood watch as we head into Tuesday as well. And all this can be found on our blog, valleywx.com as well. There's your 7-day forecast. Calmer later on this week, and low and mid 70s. Could be a decent weekend ahead.
Severe storms, the line we've been talking about, have already killed at least 17 people in Arkansas and Oklahoma. Tornadoes devastated several areas on Sunday.
Yeah, and Andrew Spencer reports officials are still assessing the extent of what is widespread damage.
Some of the worst damage came north of Little Rock, Arkansas, in the towns of Mayflower, which you see here, and nearby Valonia.
Our downtown area seems like it's completely level. There's a few buildings partially standing, but the amount of damage is tremendous. Utilities, there's gas lines spewing, of course power lines down, houses are just a pile of brick.
The damage in Valonia comes almost 3 years to the day that another storm followed a similar path through the town of fewer than 4,000 people. On Sunday, the National Weather Service reported a tornado crossing I-40 in Arkansas, reportedly as much as a half-mile wide. Authorities shut down the interstate in Mayflower as search and rescue teams looked for people trapped inside vehicles, and emergency crews tended to overturned and crushed cars, trucks, and tractor-trailers. Witnesses also reported seeing a tornado in Quapaw, Oklahoma. At least one person there was killed. The storms also heavily damaged parts of Cherokee County, Kansas, just across the state line from Joplin, Missouri.
All at once, we heard the sirens going off, and everybody was told to get to the bathroom, and we did, and we heard just stuff cracking and breaking and everything.
Emergency management said as many as 70 homes and 20 businesses in Cherokee County had been destroyed. Andrew Spencer, WHNT News 19.
Well, as we track the severe weather throughout the day, WHNT News 19's meteorologists are keeping you informed in depth at valleywx.com. That's our weather blog. And if you haven't visited this yet, it's a really wonderful resource. It's actually the fastest way to see the changing weather conditions. Again, valleywx.com. Just type that in your browser. You can also access it directly through our app. If you have that downloaded, you can download our apps free in your device's app store.
Yeah, an awesome way to stay weather aware, and we really need all to be that way today. All right, WHNT.
Watches and warnings currently taking shape. All those red boxes you see, those are tornado watches, and underneath those, the yellow, that's also a tornado watch, and several severe thunderstorm warnings going on over eastern Arkansas. And this system, a slow mover. That's why flooding will also be a concern with this. Scattered to all of our apps. You can download our Live Alert 19 right to your iPhone, also your iPad, and also valleywx.com is a good resource to have. We have storm spotters all over the area. Also, our own Mike Wilhelm right now is in Iuka, Mississippi, and that's his live shot there. He's just going to kind of wait and see. And this is about just a few minutes ago, but again, he's kind of waiting it out there. And again, he was out there and got video of that Arkansas tornado yesterday. So we'll keep a close watch on Mike. Also, Al Whitaker is in Limestone County as well. We will certainly check in with him a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and go back to our forecast today.